You belong to which place from Udaipur?
Udaipur only, yes, sir.
Udaipur. Who is in your family?
So, sir, my father is a doctor. Actually, he is a professor at Kala Ashram, Udaipur. It's an Ayurvedic college in Gogunda. And my mother is a government teacher. And I have an elder brother. He has done his BTech in mechanical engineering.
From which place?
Sir, Ajmer, sir, government college, Ajmer. Government Engineering College of Ajmer.
Why you are not went for Ajmer?
So, sir, actually, when I was in 12th, I had a major surgery, and that's why my father wasn't willing to send me away from home. So that's why I searched for the better colleges in Udaipur and the similar region only. So that's why I chose GIT.
Okay. So what was your dream for doing engineering? Because
Yes,
of
sir?
some reason you have chosen Gitanjali, or something was in your mind, or any other options you were having, but you could not go. That's why you have not went.
No, sir. Actually, of course, everyone wants to be an IIT, but I didn't qualify for JEE either. So I started searching for colleges in my region only. So that's why I chose this. I thought that it was a better option out of the available options. That's why.
It was. So you have found the better options out of all the available options you were having, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What your brother does basically? He is in the job.
So my elder brother, he's currently studying for CDS, sir. He wants to be in. He wants to go to army.
Okay, तो आपको भी CDS करना है इसका मतलब?
No, sir.
Okay, वो उनकी choice है ऐसा?
Yes, sir.
So he has not thought about going for the private jobs.
Sir, he actually tried to get into some private companies as well, but sir, so last year due to COVID, he was the mechanical branch companies didn't came to his college, and the mechanical branch companies actually prefer face-to-face interviews over online interviews. So that's why he wasn't able to go to those companies. And now he's pursuing his dream. Actually, he actually wants to be an army officer.
Okay. So what is your aim?
I want to be a good software engineer, software developer.
Software developer. क्यों बनना है आपको software developer पार्थ?
सर इसी चीज में सर सबसे ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट है. कोडिंग और प्रोग्रामिंग में ही मजा आता है करने में. कुछ ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ मैं इसको करने में बोर नहीं होऊंगा.
कैसा है आपका प्रोग्रामिंग स्किल्स?
I would say it's good, above average, sir. Above average is good.
What percentage you have?
So currently I have 8.7 SGPA, sir, in college.
What about 10th and 12th?
Sir, so I got 9.8 CGPA in 10th class and 76% in 12th class.
ये फर्क क्यों?
Yes, sir.
70s और 90s की लाइन में क्यों ऐसा
Yes,
डिफरेंस क्यों?
So the sir due to my surgery, I wasn't able to cope up with studies well.
Because I was around. क्या हुआ था?
Actually my appendix got burst and my all the poison that was absorbed by my intestine. So I was around 3 months in hospital only.
Oh. So now all is well?
Yes, sir. Now all is fine.
Everything is perfect.
Yes, sir.
That's great. So have you thought about any kind of options regarding the jobs?
Sir, yes, sir. Of course, I would like to be in an MNC like Google, obviously, but I also searched some say good other MNCs like Intensel in Hong Kong, that and I am also trying to get an internship there right now.
Hong Kong. You want to go for Hong Kong regarding the internship?
Yes, sir. So it's a company based in Hong Kong. They also have a center in Jaipur as well. So
थोड़ी बहुत आपकी स्किल्स के बारे में बताइए, क्या क्या स्किल्स है आपके पास?
sir, I have most of my skills are in backend part only. I have profound knowledge in Node.js, Node and Express.js, sir. I also know I also have a good, I would say, a good knowledge of JS, Python, and the PyQt framework for Python and Kinter framework for Python.
Okay. Okay, Parth. Nice talking to you. I'll request Sinal sir to take the next part of the interview.
Right, Arvind sir, thank you. So, Parth, tell me about yourself, something quickly.
So, sir, my name is Parth Sharma, and I have done my schooling from Central Academy Ambamata and St. Paul's Udaipur only. Currently, I am pursuing my BTech from GIT with 7.8 HGPS aggregate. I am the coach. I am also the coach leader at Coach Chef local chapter of our college. I would say that my strengths are that I am a good team player. I have an optimistic nature, and I have creative thinking. And my hobbies are that I like sketching and reading, and to gain more knowledge about my domain and different other technical skills.
Right. So, tell me, I heard you say to Arvind sir that you have profound knowledge in Node.js, right?
Yes, sir.
How do you know you have profound knowledge in Node.js?
So, sir, I have done 2 to 3 projects in Node.js, and actually I did it during my training program. So the mentor there at my training program, they also liked my progress and my project, and also my friends, and of course their self-analysis also.
Mhm. And so, how does so what makes you a good software developer? Why should anyone hire you as a software developer?
So, sir, I'm a very quick learner, and I have a very adaptive nature. So that's why I can adapt to the growing growing market, as well as the new trends that are coming in the technology. Because we all know that, okay, let's say Node.js is very popular nowadays, but eventually it will get faded, and maybe in 3-4 years a new framework or new platform would come that would replace it. So I can adapt to it very quickly to the changes. Also, I'm a very good team player. I would say that.
And how good you are in overall coding?
I would say I'm good, pretty good, sir.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how much would you rate yourself?
I would rate myself around 6 or 7.
6 or 7. So what is required to become 8 or 9?
Actually, I would say I have to work more on my DSA part. Although I would say I have good enough, but it can be better. And also I have to do more projects on the front end part as well.
Uh-huh. All right. And you said you are a creative thinker. So how does a creative thinker help becoming a good software developer?
So, sir, let's say we have two persons. One is a good programmer, and one is an average programmer. So the average one will always try to do the work that is given to him, but a good programmer will always try to do the best that he can to provide an optimal solution to add, if he or she can add something to the project and provide a better solution if they see it. And they
Right.
won't be afraid to provide criticism, even if they find something wrong in their senior's opinion.
Right.
Of course, they have to be respectful about it, although.
So what is optimal solution? How do you determine optimality of a programming solution?
The optimal solution in today's world, it would be the one of the solutions that is the least time consuming, because
And,
in
and
today's world we have a, yes sir,
so fine. So it consumes the least time to what? To make, to run, to
to run
drop.
and to produce the optimal output.
Okay. And what is an optimal output?
So the optimal output would be the output that we want it to give
Mhm. Anything other
in the
than the
least.
least time? Is there any other important parameter?
The space complexity is also very important to
Right.
finish the task in least space possible.
Right. Now tell me, why did you tell me about your schooling and you tell me about yourself?
So you would have a better understanding about my background as well.
But why? What do I do with your schooling? If I want to hire you as software developer,
Yes,
and if
sir.
you tell me that you are from St. Paul School, so how does it matter to you?
That frankly speaking, it shouldn't matter to you. All that should matter is my skill set only.
Absolutely.
I want to just point out one thing that many of the students says that I have done schooling from Center Academy, Amma Mata. You have said that.
Yes, sir.
I have done now. Listen, what you have said. I have done schooling from Center Academy, Sardarpura, and St. Paul only. Many students add last word only. Only का मतलब क्या? और भी स्कूल से ज़्यादा पढ़ना था आपको?
No, sir.
या आपने बहुत सारे बच्चे बोलते हैं I have studied from KV only. I have studied
I
from
didn't
Excel.
realize if I said it or not. Sorry, sir.
ठीक है तो ये थोड़ा आप
yes, sir.
ये only अच्छा नहीं लगता है.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Parth. So why should we? I think you are not suitable for a software developer job. First, I can openly say to you, because for software developer you should be very good in the programming. But as the skill sets you are having, you are better. Having good job opportunities, you will get good jobs in the web development or in the something ERP based domains, right? So
yes.
Even if you want to switch from web development to coding portion, or you want to pursue in both the domains, in whichever section I will get the job, I will pursue. So what is the minimum thing you should know in the programming?
So sorry, sir, can you repeat the last line?
What is the minimum technologies and minimum terms that you should know in the programming to become a software developer?
First of all, you should have a very good grasp over at least one of the programming languages like C++, Java, or Python. And you should also have some basic or above average knowledge of other languages as well. And the programming language that you took as the primary language, you should know about its libraries or different frameworks that are used in your domain. Let's say, like if you want to go for app development through Python, then you should know about Qt and the tkinter frameworks that are used for the app development. Suppose you are going for app development, and if you are going for full stack developer, then you should know about different languages like JS, and then its frameworks and platforms like Node.js, Angular, and Express, and that.
So for the software development, you should, according to you, the person should know the basic libraries and basic concepts of that programming language in which he or she is comfortable.
Yes, sir. The basics are always required, but of course they would require some advanced knowledge as well for if they are going for app development and all.
Okay, what is your dream job and in which company? As a software developer or as a web developer?
Sir, I would like to be a full stack developer at Google.
So what are the research or what preparations you have done for it?
So, sir, there are multiple ways to approach Google. The first and most used would be the to go to career.google.com and upload your resume over there. Of course, referrals are always their option, always one option, but it isn't an option for everyone because not everyone has referrals. And there are also some programs like Google Kickstart and other coding competitions where Google tries to find the talented people and approaches them as well. If you get an interview offer, then of course it is a 7-round interview process where 2 are just your in starting to they check your technical knowledge. One is related to the domain that you have specified. Then there are 2 or 3 rounds for practical hands-on
But
coding.
I think these all processes for the experienced one. What is the easiest way for a fresher? Did you hear about any internship program by the Google?
Sir, GSOC would be an internship program. It is run by Google for open source companies.
And there is a Google Code Developer chapter in Udaipur. It's multi-threading.
Multi-threading, sir. So when we try to perform tasks parallelly in a simultaneous manner, then it is called known as multi-threading.
And why Node.js is not supporting multi-threading?
Sir, actually JS doesn't support multi-threading because it is a single thread language, but it can perform multi-threading to some degree because it just sends the task that has to be done to the OS, and then OS performs the multi-threading part of it.
But it is not performing the multi-threading. It is like speeding up the process. So
Yes,
every language, every technology, every domain is supporting the multi-threading concept. But Node.js is not supporting multi-threading. What is event loop in Node.js?
Sir, event looping is when we wait for an event. We just an event would be like a click or hovering the mouse or entering some keys on the keyboard. So
it is working on the synchronous function or asynchronous function?
Sir, it works on asynchronous programming function.
If I want to use event handling, event loop in the synchronous, then?
So then you would have to make a higher order function and call that function in the asynchronous function. In the synchronous function, you have to make a higher order function and make it return a function that performs the asynchronous task.
Okay, apart, did you made any of the project for any of the company doing an internship or while learning?
Yes, sir. I have done 3 major projects actually. So while I was doing training from Internsala, I made a fantasy cricket league game using Python, CYQT framework, and SQLite database. So and recently I made a web discussion web app through JS only. And
one minute.
Yes,
you have made the discussion
discussion app, sir. Yes,
discussion
sir.
app.
It's a discussion platform, just like the Stack Overflow, sir. Where you on the platform,
did you use the socket programming in that?
No, sir. I didn't use socket programming.
So without socket, how can you perform the instant reply? Suppose I want to reply instantly to any of the question, to particular that person only. Suppose I want to answer reply to that person. I don't want to reply to the whole community who is added in that platform.
That function is actually not available. You can select a question and then send your answer to that question, but the answer would be available to for everyone to see.
Okay, next one.
So I have made a to-do app. For that app, I have implemented user authentication as well as the session programming to keep the user logged in if they close the app or something.
Parth, in to-do app, whether
Yes.
your app is currently fetching the date and time from the mobile, from the desktop.
It actually counts the time from globally that only, not the.
For the to-do app,
Yes, sir.
it should be synchronized with the time, because
Yes,
if I mark that I have to take the mock at 1:30, you
Yes,
should
sir.
have a function of alarming or snoozing at 2:30, 1:30.
Yes, sir.
So it should
Yes,
be
sir.
synchronized. How you made your app synchronized with the current date and time?
Actually, I didn't add that feature in the to-do app, but I have the feature where I display the date and time since the query was created in the web app, discussion app. So, sir,
I think you are in your app. I have to only insert what to do, and I have to select the date and time. That's it.
Yes, sir.
So it is a simple app that you are storing the data what I am entering. It should be two-way. It should be responsive. Suppose it is simply like a sticky note in our systems or in our mobile. We just write and we put it on the top of our screen.